Book hauls literally make the biggest mess of bookshelves, and I just reorganized them over the weekend too. So they were all like in order. They were looking really pretty, really cute. I'm happy with the way I redid them. And then I had to pull all these books off, and now they're a giant mess again. We're here for a book haul today of books that I've accumulated. I don't know when my last one was. I'd say like over the past few months, I've accumulated these books. I do try to do book hauls like every few months. Show you guys what I'm at into the collection. We got about 30-ish books roughly. So we're gonna talk about them. Why do I feel like this is really low? Is it low today? Does it seem low? This is like, why is this so wobbly? Maybe because I kicked it literally before I started filming. But today I have a collaboration for this video, and that is with Zinf Optical. They reached out. They know that I am an eyeglass wearer, a contact wearer. I have had horrible eyesight since I was in kindergarten, and that is when I got my first pair of glasses, and then I started wearing contacts when I was only in like 3rd grade. But the older I've gotten now, like contacts irritate my eyes more and more. So I pretty much pop my contacts in to like film, but then I'm pretty much in my glasses all day, every day. They reached out, they asked if I wanted to collab on a video with them, and I said yes. I checked them out. I loved it, and here we are. These are the ones that I ended up picking. They have a ton of freaking options. Like I had so many tabs open on my computer when I was picking them out because I like kept on going back and forth between multiple ones. They have tons of options, but I ended up going with the clear. They're like very different from my other glasses that I have from like my eye doctor, and I just feel like they're a little more casual. I kind of like that, especially during the day. And also clear frames I feel like are very popular right now, and I also really like them. I was planning on doing like unboxing them on here with you guys, but then I realized like I would be literally blind trying to do that, so that wouldn't work. But so it comes in this box here. It was really fast to ship too, and then you just pull out here, and then the glasses were in here. They were wrapped in like this protective like cleaning cloth. So it comes with this little cloth and then like a little packet about the company and everything. So really nice, like sturdy. Like this is like some solid ass packaging. Like this is not getting damaged on your way to you, because obviously with the glasses you don't want to mess around with that. Do not start up with the lawnmower out there. Oh no, he's leaf blowing. Okay, sick. We'll chill for a moment. Anyways, I freaking love them. I think they are so cute. They're also like really sturdy, you know? Like I put them on my nightstand. I don't know how many times I knocked them off or the cats knocked them off, but these are like they're like sturdy. They're like heavy duty stuff. So, and they're also blue light too, which is really nice because obviously like I'm staring at screens all day, either at work or then like editing and stuff. So that's really nice too. Oh, you're back, sir. I mean, they're just trying to do their job. I'm just trying to do mine. It is what it is. So with code McKay, you can get 50% off frames and 10% off lenses, which obviously anyone who wears glasses knows that glasses can get really expensive, and that is a good deal for you guys. So yeah, definitely check them out below. I'm very excited about these. I think they're so freaking cute. Anyways, let's jump in to the book haul now. First up, I literally almost cried. I like was tearing up when I got this in the mail. This was seriously like so amazing. So my friend Amanda over on Instagram, we both love the Off Balance series. She's what got me into reading Manacled. Her and Claudia, I've talked about that before. So she sent me the first Off Balance volume. So volume 1, so this has the first 3 books, Balance, Execution, and Release in it. When Lucia released these, I was like, I need them. Do I need them? No, because I literally already own all the books in ebook and on paperback. Dorian, do you have a bug over there? When she sent me this, I was just so mind blown because I wanted them so bad, but I was like, you know, you don't need them. But I wanted them, and she sent me the first one, and I am so excited to have it. I mean, like, look at the formatting in it. It's so fucking beautiful. The font is obviously super small. I don't care. This literally looks like a Bible, but this is my Bible, okay? And I'm just so freaking happy to have this. I will definitely be getting the second one. I think that's probably gonna be my birthday gift to myself this year. And I like seriously made me tear up. Amanda, thank you again so much for this. It's just, I'm so, like, this is like one of my new favorite things of my whole collection. Next up here, okay, so someone had sent me these, remind me of the name again. Jenny had sent me the whole entire Ravenhood series. Oh, they're out of order. She had said that she had seen them in one of my videos or me talking about how I wanted to read Flock, so she sent me the trilogy. Little heads up, I will be reading these for a reading vlog in July. I know I always say like reading vlog coming soon and then it's like mood reader problems and I get distracted, but this will like legitimately be up in July of me reading all 3 of these. I'm very excited. How have these never been spoiled? I don't know. They're so popular, but do I know what they're about? Literally no. I couldn't tell you a single thing. So I am very excited to read these. Also, I heard this one like makes you cry. I love being made to cry. Okay, next I got 2 of the same book. Let me hold them both up. So I had to get, as soon as it was announced, Always Been You by QB Tyler. QB ended up sending this one to me. She sent, let me open it up. She sent me a signed copy of it and I'm so freaking excited. Y'all know how much I love this book. This is like one of my top books I've read this year. It will be in my top 10. I have been obsessed with James and Gabriella since the Twisted Christmas anthology when they had a short story in there. So QB sent me this copy and then I had to buy the hardcover version of it. I love this cover, first of all. It's so pretty. Emily did such a good job. I had to have both. I'm working my way on collecting all of QB Tyler's editions of her books. And then also when she sent me Always Been You, she also sent me Forget Me Not. She also signed it in there too. So again, love to have Olivia and Bennett signed on my shelves. Next, I had gotten a package from Wildfire Marketing a while ago. And then they also sent, after that one came through, they sent Right That Got Away by K.A. Lind. So I believe this is like the 12th book, but maybe some of those are novellas. Anyways, book in this series by K.A. Lind. I do have the first book on my TBR because I do want to read them in order. But K.A. Lind has definitely been an author that's been on my radar for a while. And I know I see other people reading this series specifically and really liking it. So I definitely want to get around to this at some point. But obviously, I'm going to make my way through chronologically. I don't think you have to go in order, but I have to go in order. Next, my friend Claudia over on Instagram, when she was cleaning out, like she was unhauling a bunch of books. And then she had messaged me and Amanda was like, hey, would you guys want any of these? And she had Neon Gods by Katie Robert, and I have been wanting to read this one. I just haven't gotten around to it, mostly because it's not on KU, and my library didn't have a copy of it. So I was like, it'll just take me a while before I like get to Barnes & Noble, buy it, whatever. And she offered to send it to me since she was unhauling it. So I'm very excited to read this. I know what Wicked Beauty just came out recently, so obviously I won't read any of those until I read this one, but I am really excited. I love Hades and Persephone retelling, and I mean, Katie Robert is just gonna deliver with a level of steam that is right up my alley. Okay, let's get this big ass stack out of the way back here. Y'all already know what these are probably. I bought the entire Addicted / Calorie Sister series for a reading vlog that I did. Was that last month? Did that go up? Maybe. I started out buying the ebooks of these. Also, I thought about including my ebooks that I've bought in this haul, but actually I think I'm gonna do that in like a separate video because I have actually bought a lot of ebooks lately. So I think I'm gonna make a separate haul video for those. Let me know if you want to see that, if anyone cares about ebook hauls. But I bought the first book on ebook and then I was like, I'm gonna end up loving this series. I better just go ahead and buy it so I don't buy both the ebooks and the paperbacks. So started out with Addicted to You. This is book 1. Then we have Ricochet, which is book 2. Addicted for Now, book 3. My favorite book of this series, Kiss the Sky. This is book 4 overall when you're reading these interconnected, but first book in the Calloway Sister series. Rose and Connor. Oh, you're so good. Hot House Flower, my second favorite in this whole series. This is book 5. Then we have, oh, don't slip off of there. We have Thrive, book 6. Then we have Addicted After All, which is book 7. Fuel the Fire, Rose and Connor's other book 8. Long Way Down, book 9. And finally, Some Kind of Perfect, which is the epilogue novel, a literal 700-page epilogue novel. Actually, I saw a leaked cover of this that is gonna match all of these books, because I was like, why doesn't this one match? But it wasn't out and I needed to read it. So I think I will probably be buying it just to match the rest of these because I like the matchy of them all right now. Next stacks we got here. So next up I have Tell Me Lies by Carola Loving. So one of my friends and I, she's like just kind of gotten into reading now more this year, and we were like, let's do a book club together, just the two of us. And she had picked this one out, which I think I don't actually really know what it is. We were already supposed to start reading it, and then both of our lives got kind of busy. I feel like over summer, like lives are just busier, so we have not jumped into this one yet. I haven't marked started on Goodreads, and I literally haven't touched it. So I don't know. We'll pick it up at some point. probably as the summer winds down a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I like the cover. The cover's really cool. Next up, I found both of these at Barnes & Noble, and one of these, I like literally almost like squealed in the Barnes & Noble, and I was like, is this not rare to find anymore? But I found Until You and Misconduct by Penelope Douglas. So I already owned both of these. I owned Misconduct already, but I owned the UK version, so it's like smaller. It has a different cover. Dorian, no, don't chew that. Dorian, no. You don't need to chew this ring light cord. Y'all know that Aria chewed the other one and I had to buy a new one. So Misconduct. Yes, no. Dorian. So, no. Are you just acting out? Huh? Kitties had to go to the vet yesterday for their checkup and they needed a rabies shot and a distemper shot. And oh, Dorian was a good boy, but Aria was not a happy girl. I've never heard her hiss like she hissed at them. It was not the vibe. It was not the vibe for Miss Aria. Like I said, I had the UK cover. I think it's ugly. I just don't like it. And I wanted the US cover, so I ended up getting the US one. Until You. I have this one too, but again, it was the UK version because the US version used to be super rare to find. Like, I remember when I first was collecting Penelope Douglas's books back in like 2020, this book was selling on like Macari and stuff for like $70. And I was like, I'm not spending $70 on one single book. You can tell that it's the US version one because it matches the rest of the US spines. But see, so Jared has the writing, like the tattoo on his ribs, where on the UK version, it does not. And also it's like the color on everything is like a little bit different. I should have actually grabbed my other copy so you could like see the comparison. But I found this in Barnes & Noble. And I posted on my Instagram and I was like, is this rare to find anymore or not? Because I was so freaking shocked. So now I have every single one of Penelope Douglas's original books except for Falling Away. I don't have Falling Away. And that cover again is like impossible to find for like under $70. I have looked high and low for it. I always like check on eBay. I always check in any used bookstore I go to. One day I will eventually, but not yet. And also I missed out on her Mystic box. I didn't get off the wait list in time. So also I'm gonna miss the next 2 books that come out in that, which I don't want to like spoil it in case people don't know, but I am in that Facebook group, so I know what they are, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm gonna try to find someone hopefully that is like selling their box for a reasonable price. But that like literally broke my heart when I found out what 2 books they were too, and I was like, dang it, I was so close for the wait list. Beside the point, then Nikki over at Nikki and Bookland sent me The Bittersweet Duet by QB Tyler. We had the same exact idea. I sent her a QB Tyler book at the same exact time, and it was just like great minds thinking alike. And she sent me The Bittersweet Duet. I freaking loved this. Again, I read this at the beginning of the year. One of my favorites from QB Tyler. Bittersweet Surrender and Bittersweet Addiction. Love them both. And yeah, again, like I said, I'm just trying to get all of QB Tyler's books onto my bookshelves. Okay, then next on our trip to Atlanta, the booktuber trip, we went to a bunch of bookstores one day. I was kind of like the odd one out because I don't read any historicals. That's cool. I still have like fun looking around at the other books there, but I was still able to find 2 books. So at the first used bookstore that we went to, I found King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I haven't read King of Stars, and what is it? What's the other one? Rule of Wolves? I personally love the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I did like the Six of Crows duology better, but I think gave all the Shadow and Bone books like almost 5 stars, 5 or 4 stars. And this follows Nikolai, and I'm really excited because I really liked Nikolai. And then we went to Kennedy Ryan's bookstore that she has in Atlanta. So I got Real by her, obviously, and it is, oh, I still have my receipt and stuff in here, but it's signed in here too. We like cleared out her section of the bookstore. I think we bought like all of her books that she had in there. But this one was one of my, like when I did my 22 books I want to read in 2022, this was a high priority for me because it's an actor and a director and like a forbidden romance. This cover, like the old Hollywood, her dress color with his shirt color, like everything about this cover is just beautiful. So I'm very excited to read this. Okay, last 3. So Charles from Books on Stereo, so he had DM'd me, I don't know, it was a couple of months ago, and he was asking me about a specific book, and he was like, can you please spoil it for me? I don't know why he needed it spoiled for him, but he was like, can you please just like explain to me everything that happens over the course of this book? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I explained it to him. And then this showed up a couple of days later from Charles. So he sent me Enthralled by Gianna Darling. So this is the first book in the Enslaved duet. I still need to read Enamored. I know, but it's like 700 pages and I just haven't been in the mood. It's very, very dark, but I freaking loved this. This is actually like up there and my favorite of top dark romances and one of my favorites from Gianna Darling. So I'm very excited to have this first one. So again, thank you, Charles. I'll spoil books for you anytime you want. I'm always down to be the spoiler alert. And then my last two books I was sent from two of my friends on YouTube here for hitting 5K. So the first one is Falls Boys by Penelope Douglas. Again, this was like the book that then I was like, okay, now I have every single Penelope Douglas book. And Tori sent me this one for hitting 5K. Also, this is the cover to cover book club pick that they're doing for this month. I love this. This is a continuation, or it's like a second generation series from the Fallaway series, which Until You is a part of. But this one follows Jackson Juliet's son, and oh, it was so good. And then lastly, this, you're gonna hear about this series in my wrap up, and I'm probably gonna do like a recommendation video so I can talk further about this series. And Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl sent me Tempt Me by K.A. Tucker. So I binged the entire Wolf Hotel series this month. I read all 4 books back to back to back to back. And if you know me, that never happens. I never finish series like on time. I like always space out other books in between them, but I couldn't stop. This shit was so addicting. Cheyenne sent me the first one for hitting 5K, and she was also the one who like told me about it. So then I was like constantly talking to her while I was reading it. It's just addictive. It's a fun time. It's a fun series. I can't wait to talk about it in my wrap up. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do like a boss employee romance rec video so that way I can talk about it more. It was so good. I'm so obsessed. So I will be purchasing the next 3 in this series. Hey, that's it for the book haul. Thank you to anyone who had sent me a book. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Zimph Optical for collabing with me on this video. Like I said, my discount code McKay will be in the description box of this video for 50% off frames and 10% off of lenses. And yeah, that is it for today, and I will see you when I see ya.